is to add CTR unreasonably higher than your landing page conversion. So, welcome to the Edit Copy Experience, and this is a series that I started for only one purpose, and this purpose is to transform your copy from being boring and irritating your reader to being punchy and nudging your reader to take the intended action that you have with that copy. I'm your host, Samuel Kim, founder and CEO of NK Elite. NK Elite is an agency which is focused on marketing and fundraising, copywriting, email marketing, and grant writing. So, back to our nagging problem of today. So, is your ad click-through rate higher, like unreasonably higher than your landing page conversion rate? If you have noticed that there is so much difference between them, today I've got you. And the reason for this difference is that your the message in your ad is inconsistent from what is in your landing page. So what this means is that, for instance, if in your ad you are addressing a specific point, and then your prospect read your ad and they are like, hey, let me check this out. Now they come to your landing page to check out your product and your brand. And now when they reach your landing page and brand, what happens is that they realize that what is on the landing page is not what brought them there. Like the, your ad is very different from your landing page. And now what happens is that your target prospect just turns and walks away. So that is the issue that we have noticed with a lot of brands, and this is the issue that yes, the ad is good, like it is generating a tsunami of traffic. So the ad is here and it's generating a tsunami of traffic, but what happens is that when this prospect, like when your target reach your landing page, a landing page is inconsistent, and now when your landing page is inconsistent, what happens is that this tsunami of traffic come to a landing page, but it doesn't convert. So you just come to your landing page, look at, yeah, maybe it scrolls a bit, but at the end of the day, they end up closing the tab and forgetting about what they had come for. So that is the issue of inconsistency. And inconsistency now can be in two ways. So the first one is can be because of the branding. So if the branding of your ad is different from the branding of your landing page, it may cause you the opportunity, especially with the prospects. So these are the people who don't know about your brand. So what I did in such people, when the branding of your message is inconsistent with your landing page, you end up breaking the trust. And now when that happens, you've just lost the sale. The other thing is in terms of messaging. So in terms of messaging, it is that if the message on your ad is completely different or slightly different from the messaging on your landing page, what happens is that your target prospect end up starting to have doubt, because now why is this different? Is this one of the brand which go around scamming people, or is this one of the brand that don't deliver on their promises? So what happens is that you have broken that promise that you have made in your ad, and also breaking this promise end up breaking the trust that you had already created for someone to click through your landing page, your ad, and now end up on their landing page. So that is the issue of inconsistency. So what can you do about this. And now the thing to do about this is sim- pretty simple, but I've seen many brands they kind of think that it is too simple to make a difference, but it is not. It makes a very big difference, especially for if it is a person who is coming across your brand for the first time. So this is when it is very crucial to have your branding locked in and your messaging locked in. And what I mean by this is that when someone reads your ad and they click on your ad, when they come to your landing page should be continuing with that branding that was already there in your ad and also continuing with the messaging that was on your ad. So it is all about that consistency. So when someone starts the journey, you continue that journey. So you don't end up like making them start to have questions about your brand or your product. So it is more about ensuring that you are the branding and messaging on your ad is complete is consistent with the branding and messaging on your landing page. And that's how you ensure that new prospect don't slip through the cracks of your landing page. So that's all I had for you today. And my only question for you is your ad, have you noticed that your ad click-through rate is higher, like unreasonably higher than your landing page conversion rate? If you have noticed that, then just know that the reason for this difference is inconsistency with branding and messaging. So that's all for today, and I'll see you next week. So I'll see you next week, same time, same place, and also I'd like to hear how you find your brand, whether you have noticed this difference. So let me know in the comment below. And also, if you have a question, if you have a suggestion, let me know in the comment below. So I'll see you next week. Bye bye. Kapag